time, so I decided we're going to go live again. So if you are watching live once again, then I do apologise, but we are back live and hopefully everything is going to be working. But yeah, if it does start to buffer and things, I'm probably just going to have to, persevere with it. I'm just going to go with it, I think, and just hope it all turns out all right. But anyway, thanks for joining, everyone, if you are watching as a live stream. And as I said, if there is any technical difficulties, then we'll just have to bear with it for now and just kind of go with it and try and fix it for next time, because I am a bit pressed for time today. But anyway, we're going to get into it, and of course the first half of the game saw a glimpse. We got to see a glimpse of Daniel James play for Manchester United. Really, really excited, of course, to see Daniel James play for Manchester United, and boy, did he fulfill my excitement. A brilliant debut, in my opinion. Really, really good. For me, I'll give him at least a 7 or 8 out of 10 in terms of performance-wise. I just thought he was brilliant, and the way. The way that he played, the pace he had, the agility on the wing was just absolutely fantastic. I could not fault his performance, really. One thing actually I would say is that probably he could have had a bit of a better final ball, if you know what I mean. But of course, it's early in the tour. These sort of things are going to have to come with time, and so I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried about Daniel James. He looks like someone who in the future could be a very, very good signing indeed. But yeah, hold on. So I just need to get the stream up on my phone. But yeah, as I said, I'm hopefully he can be a very, very good signing indeed. And he looked like it. He really does look like it. He looks like someone who could have a really, really good time of it. And he definitely deserves it. Definitely deserves it. But yeah, it looks like everything's going alright at the moment. So hopefully it continues that way. So yeah, Daniel James, of course, didn't get a goal or assist in the game, but he did look very, very good. So I'm happy for him, very much happy for him. So yeah, just want to say as well, thanks to everyone who was watching live and is watching live right now as well. Really do appreciate it. As I said, I do apologise for the technical difficulties, but hopefully they're gone now and hopefully it's all right. So the first half didn't see any goals, but we did get to see Daniel James. The second half is when it really kicked off. And just before, I do have to say that Perth Glory, they weren't the best of teams to play. Most of the game, they did try and contain us, and they did quite a good job. But they didn't really offer much going forward, and we did get to see Aaron Wan-Bissaka in the second half, and he made some absolutely brilliant tackles. And whilst, as I was going to say, that he didn't have too much opposition to go with because they were kind of camped in their own half quite a lot, still, it was a very, very good performance from him, and hopefully there's more to come of that sort of ilk, because if he's going to play like that every single week, sign me up, absolutely sign me up for Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Unbelievable performance from him today. Only got 45 minutes on the pitch, but of course he was going to be very, very fit considering he had played in the under-21s, the European under-21 championships. But he looked really, really good today. That's why he was my man of the match, as you can see by the graphic on your left-hand side. Man of the match for me today, I gave him a 9.0 rating. Let me know your thoughts on that in the live chat, whether you think that was too high or too low. Let me know your thoughts. But I thought 9.0 was probably the right rating for Aaron Wan-Bissaka. A brilliant game. He had a fantastic game in his first outing in a Manchester United shirt, and hopefully many, many more are to come. But I thought he was a standout player in the second half, especially to come into that team straight away. First game, it's not easy, but to produce a performance like he did was fantastic. Welcome to Yash, thanks for joining, really appreciate it. He says, good game, hope James settled down fully into that right wing. Well, as I said, I thought Daniel James today was brilliant. In terms of his agility and his pace and his willingness to get down the wing and make things happen, he's exactly the kind of player we needed down that right-hand side. Of course, I'm not 100% expecting him to start every game and play well every game because he's still a young kid, and I'm not going to put too much pressure on his young shoulders, but if his performance today is anything to go by, he will be a fantastic addition to the Manchester United squad. And yes, you naysayers may say we were only playing Perth Glory, and you're right. Perth Glory didn't offer too much going forward, or particularly defensively. But Daniel James, he had a really, really good start to his Man United career. Hopefully against Leeds United, the club that, remember, tried to sign Daniel James in January. Hopefully he can continue to show the Man United fans what he can do on that right-hand side. Doesn't say he didn't see the games, I can't really judge that. Fair enough. Obviously it's on MUTV or live streaming it, which is technically illegal, but a lot of people do it anyway. Says Aaron looked like he settled down quickly. Good going. We still need a central defender for sure, and a striker. Can't depend on Rashford for 25 goals. Rashford did have a really well taken goal in today's game on his left foot. Swung it into the back of the net. Really, really good finish. But I do agree with you. I don't think we can really rely on Rashford for 25 goals a season. Potentially in 2 or 3 years' time, when he's matured a bit and when he's had more experience, maybe. But I still think he's quite young, quite raw, and 25 goals a season is something which you need if you are going to challenge for the titles. And I'm not sure if Rashford can produce that. I think Rashford can be very much a good asset to the team. There's no doubt about that. But I think that Marcus Rashford, if we were to try and rely on him for 25 goals a season, I think that would be pretty. It'd be pretty difficult to. I don't see it happening, that's what I was going to say. Dazza says Perth Glory, a good team when they're playing in the A-League. I mean, they did win the A-League last season. They got top of the A-League, 60 points in 27 games. A very, very good season for them to win. So they're probably one of the best teams, if not the best team in Australia. The best that Australia had to offer, but they were kind of in their shell for most of the game. But, they're preparing for their new season, which starts on the 7th of August. So they don't have too much time either, less than a month till their new season starts. So, they're obviously, preparing, and they're still trying to get fit as well. So we didn't see the best Perth Glory side that they had to offer today. I'm sure of that. But still, we controlled the game really, really well. It was a decent performance from Manchester United, all things considering. Especially considering that was our first, game since our last game against Cardiff. That's our first game for over a month, and, we put in a decent performance, I have to say. Dazza says Shaw is injury prone, of course. Unfortunately, Luke Shaw did limp off with a bit of an injury, which brought on James Garner, who did get his goal, which obviously is a brilliant positive to take from the game. A negative is obviously that Luke Shaw was going off injured, and we really do hope that he recovers soon, and it's not anything too bad, because he is someone who's going to be very, very important for our season next season. We need to keep our defenders fit. Eric Bailly, Luke Shaw, these guys were getting injured too much last season. We need to keep them fit if we are to have a good campaign. So really hoping that Luke Shaw is going to come back, and hopefully his hamstring isn't injured too much. But yeah. Yash says, a crucial season for Lingard. If he doesn't score 5 to 10 league goals, we have to let him go. Well, a lot of people saying that Lingard actually had a decent match today. Let me know your thoughts on that in the live chat, of course. But Lingard in that first half, I thought he looked lively. Nearly scored, had a good save from the Perth Glory keeper. Denied Jesse Lingard. But yeah, it will be imperative for him to prove a lot of the doubters wrong, I think, because there's a lot of people out there who think he's not ready for this Man United team. He doesn't deserve to wear that Man United shirt. And maybe they're right. And to be honest with you, over the past few seasons on performances, they are probably right. But hopefully he can go out there and prove the doubters wrong and have a good season for Manchester United. Because he does have a bit of talent in there. I'm not sure how much talent, but he definitely has a bit of talent in there. So hopefully we can unlock his talent, because let's face it, he's not a young kid anymore. He's not getting any younger. So yeah. It's gonna be an interesting one for Lingard, gonna be an interesting one for Rashford, as we've just mentioned, and gonna be a very interesting one for Daniel James and Aaron Wan-Bissaka next year. I'm really hoping they can have a good season, and the way they're performing in pre-season, if they can continue that vein of form, I'm sure they'll have a good season with United. Dazza says he believes he pulled a hamstring, which means he'll be out for 2 or 3 weeks. If he did pull the hamstring, then yeah, that's annoying, because obviously you want your players to get fully fit in pre-season. If they get injured over the pre-season period, it's all right because they can come back. Towards the start of the Premier League season, and you don't miss them for too much. But you want your players realistically and ideally to get them, to get fit over the pre-season period. That's the whole reason to have it. So it would be a bit annoying if he was injured. So as I said, I really hope it's not anything too serious and he can recover quickly and get back into the team and play some games, get some minutes under his belt, because really that's all that matters in pre-season. I mean, if today's game finished 0-0, I wouldn't have been too fussed, because it's all about minutes on the pitch. It's all about that. It's all about that. So, as I said, job done. It's job done, really. Job done. Football Hub says that, hi mate, take your time, just home and have to unpack shopping, I'll be like 20 minutes-ish. No problem mate, no problem. I think this stream will be a little bit of a shorter one anyway, just because, I mean, it's a pre-season game, there's not too much riding on this game, but there is a few things to unpick, so we will be talking about that in the stream. Welcome to Ricky, thanks for joining mate, really appreciate it. And guys, by the way, please leave a like if you haven't already. Absolutely mad support on the preview for this, absolutely amazing, thank you so much guys, really appreciate it. And as I said, we're only 8 subscribers away from 700 subscribers on the channel, and you guys made that possible, so thank you so much for that. Yash says, I really don't have a hope on Young, Bailly, Jones, Darmian, Smalling, Matic, to be frank. They can't perform when needed. Well, I think the only one in that list I'd have to disagree with is Eric Bailly, because I think that Eric Bailly, when fit, has been one of our best centre-backs, if not our best centre-back. And yes, Lindelof has come in, and I think that Lindelof is definitely our best centre-back, and I think there's no turning back from that. But I think Eric Bailly, if you can keep him fit, he could be a very, very good option. The rest of them, Young, Jones, Darmian, Smalling, Matic, I totally agree with you. I would be happy if they left. I would not be annoyed if they left. I think we do need to start moving some of those players on and potentially bringing some players in who are going to play to the best of their ability. Because I think they have had a good go at it, and I don't think they've really, shown their full potential and really done what we expected to do when we brought them through the door. So I think we do have to start to get rid of some of those players. Ricky says, Wan-Bissaka 2, Bissaka 3, Bissaka 4. No Ashley Young at right back anymore. Sure, no problem, mate. Just playing my position. Exactly. Well, I think, obviously, first of all, I love the Wan-Bissaka chant. I'm loving it. Wan-Bissaka, I love that. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. And also, no Ashley Young at right back anymore. I feel like, hopefully we do see... Aaron Wan-Bissaka, of course, will hopefully take Ashley Young's place. The left-back spot, of course, if Luke Shaw is rumoured to be out for 6 weeks, which doesn't sound good at all, which Fergie United, thanks for joining me, I appreciate it. Of course, it's just saying there, 6 weeks would be a ridiculously long time, and it would be very, very disappointing, especially as we've just had such a good performance. It would be a bit annoying to put a damper on it like that, but if that happens, then what can you say? But hopefully we do see Diogo Dalot play in Luke Shaw's place. I'd rather play Dalot in that left back spot than Ashley Young, to be honest with you. Oh no. Yeah, guys, I can see the stream's buffering again. I can see it's buffering again, which is really frustrating. Hold on. I'll see what I can do. I'm not sure if anything will. Yeah, guys, if you can hear me, stay with me. We had a bit of this technical difficulty before. Obviously, last time it kind of didn't start until... Can I... Replay buffer, recording, hold on. Do apologise for this, guys. As you can see, we do seem to be dropping a few frames. So yeah, hopefully you can still hear me. So yeah, I'm not sure. We might... video, can we do anything with that? Oh no, we can't do anything with that. Yeah, this is not ideal, is it? Maybe we can we... I'm going to change the bit rate, because potentially that might work, who knows. Basically, I know what's going on. I know what's going on. Basically, I know it's right. I'm not sure if that's going to help anything. I don't think it is. Yeah, I mean, at least you can still hear me. That's a good thing. We are going. I'll definitely have this sorted out for next time. Definitely. It looks like we are back here. Alright, it looks like we're back and moving at least. So hopefully that's helped a bit. So yeah, I think we are back and moving. Hopefully my face is back and moving and everything like that. So yeah, hopefully that doesn't come back and to haunt us. If it does come back, then I might have to just do something about it. But anyway, thanks for staying with me, guys. Appreciate it. So yeah, hopefully we're back on. And if you are watching this as a video, I do apologise for this. But yeah, who was your man of the match, guys? Who was your man of the match in the game? As I said, I went for Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I gave it a 9.0 rating. I thought he was brilliant. It seemed like in the game he didn't miss a single tackle. That's what it seemed like. He seemed absolutely faultless at the back. It was just brilliant to watch and so good because, as I said before, for a new signing to come into a new team, first game with a new team, playing in Australia with a bit of jet lag, and to come out and play like that was absolutely fantastic. Now, I know that Aaron Wan-Bissaka, potentially you could argue that he didn't have too much to work with because, he didn't have too much to kind of go against because, he didn't have to. As I can see, I'm kind of buffering a bit again, which is annoying. So yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to have to end the stream soon. But yeah, as I was saying, with Aaron Wan-Bissaka, I thought it was brilliant because he didn't have too much to contend with, but he didn't miss a tackle. I have to say, he did not miss a tackle. So I was really, really happy for him. And that's why I did give Aaron Wan-Bissaka my man of the match. As I said, you guys can leave your thoughts on who was your man of the match as well in the live chat and the comment section down below. But a very, very good 2-0 win for Manchester United. Really, really happy with that. And I'm going to end it here. I think we are just kind of having some technical difficulties, so I think it's just better just to give up for today. And hopefully for the next few days I can sort it out. But I do apologise to you guys that are watching live. I thank you guys as well for watching live and persevering with it. Please leave a like if you're not already, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And hopefully another win for Manchester United against Leeds United on pre-season tour. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.